Do you know the importance of creating a routine in your life? Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go as I'm traveling through Southern Africa. And most importantly, you've been hearing me talk about success, what it is, and how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. And if you're new to the channel, the definition of success by Earl Nightingale is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And having a healthy routine is one of the most worthy ideas that you can have. Because as you start producing a routine that's beneficial for you, it will start giving you the results in every part of your life. So let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. So, if you've been watching me as I've been traveling throughout country to country, one of the things you probably noticed is I have certain places I go to each and every time, and sometimes daily. And the reason being, I'm creating a routine in every country that I go to. And the reason why I create this routine is it creates order. Order is heaven's first law, meaning if your mind is not in order, if your routines are not in order, you will not be able to get the blessings that you want. And man, they really cut this music up. And so, because of that, a lot of us are not aware that we're in a routine that's actually stopping us from being in order. And really think about this. What do you do when you first get up in the morning? What time do you get up in the morning? If you don't have to go to work, what are you doing when you first start your day? How are you ending your day? All of these things are very important because they're habitual. And as human beings, we're so habitual that we're not even aware of a lot of the things that we do on a daily basis. And if this music is too loud, I'm going to re-record this video and upload it again. So I apologize for that. And so because a lot of the things that we do are so habitual and we're not aware of it, we don't really have a control of how we get results in life. So a lot of us are thinking a lot of the external things are stopping us from being where we want to be, whether it's, oh, I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough money, I don't have the opportunities. And the truth is, it's our habits. Just to give you an example, so one of the things, I'm here at Mug and Bean at the Valley Mall, and what I've been doing, I've been coming here each and every morning, because usually the music isn't this loud, by the way. And so usually I can come here, it's peaceful, I can do my readings. While I'm doing my reading, The Power of the Subconscious Mind to help influence self-confidence and self-esteem. And this is for business, personal, all of that. And then I do my personal journal and I write my affirmation for the day. And then I have a nice healthy breakfast here. And then I go for another walk afterwards and just chill and relax. That's one of the habits that I'm creating just around the morning. The reason being is because I've noticed when I don't have control of a habit or I'm creating my healthy routine, as I go from country to country, I start putting on more weight. I'm eating a lot of junky food. I might be smoking a lot of weed and stuff. And a lot of those things are counterproductive. And so, like, to show you like why I started this habit here and why I've been filming videos here every morning is because here in this country, the internet is horrible. It's probably the worst internet I've experienced as I've been traveling around the world. And so my normal routine of meditating 2 hours in the morning, getting up, exercising, then doing my work on the computer, uploading videos, editing videos, it's a lot harder to do here because the internet is horrible. And so I had to create a new routine because I started feeling myself getting anxious. I started feeling myself getting angry also. And that's one of the things that when you're not able to be in your normal routine, you will start having what we call mood swings. Remember, emotions are energy in motion. And our habits is what get that energy in motion. So when we're not able to do our regular habitual things, we start having things such as bad days, bad luck, things like that. And what it all really is we're putting negative, low vibration energy into motion because we're not able to do our normal habitual thing. Now, when I started learning this, and I'm still getting better at it, guys, by the way, but when I first started learning this, I started realizing this was how I got over 600 plus pounds. I didn't have a healthy habit at all. And the only habit I had was such a low vibration that it became my baseline habit. And that's the thing, like habits, there's not really a such thing as a good or bad habit. It only depends on, is it getting you to your goals or not? And that's when you want to start changing and picking which habits to evolve. If you're, let's say, if you're someone who wants to start doing business, I would recommend when you first start out in the morning, read a book that's about professional development, and then also listen to one business advice from someone, whether it's through video or things like that. I use John Hope Bryant of the Hope Foundation. I think he's still based out of in Atlanta, Georgia, but he's someone that I look up to. He's one of my mentors. And so like today I listened to a 40-minute video of him where he was giving a seminar while I was just meditating to it and just letting it sink in. Also, how are you, like let's say if you want to be someone that's healthier, what type of content are you watching when you go to sleep? Like this is one of the things that I changed too that really changed my health is I stopped watching things about death. I stopped watching things about violence and all of that. It may have not manifested in my life through death or violence, but I was committing self-harm in my eating. And I started realizing sometimes the things that we're feeding to our subconscious mind habitually, it doesn't necessarily have to manifest to what we're exactly feeding. It will manifest in other different ways. For me, that death and that harm, that violence was manifesting in I was fat, I was sick, I was nearly dying. I couldn't walk at the time. I was on a CPAP machine so I could breathe at night safely. And I had severe hypertension and among other issues that I don't want to go into right now. But this is the key. Create a habit that's going to get you to the goals that you want in life. And I hope you got some value from this. I'm going to check this video out before I post it, because if the music's too loud, I promise I'm going to repost it, redo this video. And also, if you haven't followed me yet, make sure you follow me on TikTok at JasonChaney777. And if you like this type of content, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet so far, make sure you do so and hit the bell up top so that way you can be notified when I drop new videos. And most importantly, just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.